Alicia Light Angel here, and I'm bringing you some life wisdom, just giving it to you from my heart to yours. So if you like what you see today, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more, I will be uploading more videos. Hit that subscribe button and ping that little bell. And now for today's topic. Hello and good day. Hope it's good for you. It's good for me. And here to talk a little bit more self-care with you. So today I want to talk about getting adequate rest. And there's a lot of different reasons that you need to get your rest. I know from personal experience, when I was younger, I suffered from FOMO, the fear of missing out. And I didn't want to sleep. It was definitely by teenage years, early 20s, my average sleep was like 5 hours a night. I'm looking back, not really sure how I did it because my patterns have changed as I've gotten older and realized how it affects me, how it affects my mood, how it affects my mental state, my physical body, everything. So when we aren't getting adequate rest, and that can be in a few different ways, we're constantly going because you have a job, you might have kids, you might have 2 jobs, you might have a bunch of different activities that you're involved in, and you're constantly on the go. Whatever it is that keeps you occupied, are you taking time to actually rest your mind and your body so that you can be fully functional the next day to do whatever it is that you are desiring to do, to accomplish, to give your energy to. So number 1, I would say, is getting your daily adequate rest. Now, you've probably heard 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night on average is what a person needs. I personally think that that might differ depending on your body. I've seen some people who can easily function on 6 hours of sleep a night. They're fully rested. They wake up rejuvenated, springing out of the bed, ready to go, ready to live life and take the bull by the horns. I've seen people that can do it on 8 hours. I've seen people that take sometimes 10 on an average night. It really depends on your body process. I think maybe your metabolism, what your body is going through. And if you're getting adequate rest, you will know because you actually do get out of bed relatively easy in the morning, as opposed to those mornings where you are literally dragging yourself out. Heck, you might even roll out. I've totally had those mornings. Just roll out, plop on the floor, and crawl about halfway to the bedroom door, trying to make it, and then, peel your eyes open like this, and keep going as best as you can because you have stuff to do, but your energy is really low. So you are going at a slower pace. Your mind's not working as well. Your body might feel heavier. At least that's been my experience. If I'm not well rested, I'm really cranky. Like, tired me is the not as nice version of me to be around, who will snap at you. So I have learned that I like to be nicer to people and in general improve my mood. So if I get sleep that I need, then I'm not snappy with people that I really love and I really care for, or really care about that relationship and don't actually want to be snappy with those people because they don't deserve it. So you find whatever your magic number of hours is, if you haven't figured it out at this point in life, and aim for that on a regular basis. Now, obviously, that can't be every day, or sometimes your circumstances might change, but you find that balance for yourself. So what about getting adequate rest when you've had something in life that maybe keeps you up for a substantially longer period of time than you're used to, and often for several days? Like, maybe you actually make the choice because it's an event you're going to and you're having a lot of fun. That is typically what I do. But sometimes there's other things that life brings us that require us to stay awake beyond what we desire and really push ourselves and it happens. So the thing is, whenever you do get a day and you have the opportunity to take an extra nap or to sleep a couple of extra hours and your body allows you to do it, that is your body's way of saying, hey, we really need you to actually lay down and turn off for a little while. When you do this, this is when your body repairs itself. So if you've been feeling stressed, sick, you have something maybe that you actually are fighting, or even just a simple scrape or cut that your body's trying to repair, it can do most of that work while you're sleeping. So the more you're awake, a lot of that function is turned off, so the process is going to be significantly slower than if you allow yourself to get rest. I know a lot of people that, and I've fallen to this myself, you don't feel like you deserve the opportunity to rest. So when you do get a day and you're not doing anything after you've been going, it feels wrong. It feels, like you just should be doing something, and then the pattern happens that your brain's going about all of these things you think that you ought to be doing instead of allowing yourself to rest. So you feel guilty that maybe you are tired and you do want to rest, but you can't because your brain is telling you that you're responsible for doing other things. And I just want you to know that it is okay if you need to take a day and do nothing, because a day of nothing every now and again is what everyone needs. And there's no reason to feel any shame or guilt around it, because in your doing nothing, you are simply allowing your own self rejuvenation so that you can be more full, more present, more alert, and healthier when you are out there on the regular times, putting a lot of your energy and effort into your life, into your dreams, into your goals, and into the world in general. So I think it's really important to put an emphasis on finding that balance of rest for yourself. And if you're still feeling like, you've maybe gone a few weeks or a month where you've really dedicated and consciously said, you know what, I'm going to go to bed at this time and get up at this time, and I'm going to try this try it for 2 or 3 weeks on it. Like, make a goal and set it there and see how you feel. If after 2 to 3 weeks of actually getting, an adequate 7 or 8 hours of sleep per night, and you're still feeling tired, chances are something else is happening inside of your body that is causing a slowdown, that's causing a mental fog, that is causing the fatigue, and there are other areas to address. But this one can be, I think, an easy one to try and implement in your life and keep track and see how you actually feel. And I really even encourage the contrast of having not had a lot of sleep to having a lot of sleep, and standing back, observing your own self, the way that you feel in your body, the way you feel mentally, the way you feel emotionally, and what's the difference on those days for you. And some people function better than others. That's just how it is. But I just want to be here today and let you know that you're allowed to have rest when you need it. And you're allowed to sit there and do absolutely nothing for a day or two so that your body can have the time to rejuvenate, and that your mind can rest, and that you can just be and then move back out into life. So ponder on these. Let me know if you do implement anything and what your results are. I am definitely curious to know. And you have a most fabulous, wonderful day.